Okay, I'm back. That last video cut off unexpectedly. I don't know why, but it cut off just after the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to try to keep this one under. I think I've just got too much stuff on my phone. Pokemon Go must take up a lot of space or something. But anyway, here's the last of my journal, if you remember that one that I was using. It's a thick one, so it lasted me about a year. Actually a little over a year, just like a year and 2 weeks or something. But anyway, so here's August, and I always put a calendar at the first, even though I usually don't fill it out, or start out good and then don't. Same way with the menu. But this time, I think in August was when I just wrote what we had as we had it, pretty much, or something like that. And so Lyric did that stencil, and when I picked her up from school that day, we went to Dairy Queen and we played Pokemon. We always do that on the way home from school if I have to pick her up, which isn't very often. But and then these leaves, I drew those and colored them and cut them out. Well, those were kind of appropriate for August. It's still green here, as you can see. Green, 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 and tall grass. But as I said, I love Pokemon Go. And so this day was when I caught my first Pikachu. It was just a lower level with a CP of 138, but still I was excited, because I like Pikachu and I didn't have one. And Lyric did these pictures. This is Lyric's invisible friends, Kitty, it's a cat, and Hello, which is a dog. It's Kitty's door and Hello's door. And then right here, when they scratch anywhere, it makes rainbow colors, but Lyric is the only one who can see it. What she told me. And more, she made an original different kind of Pikachu, and there's a cat juggling. So and my good friend Kay died this month, or in August, and it was very sad. She lived right across the street from Stuart and Annie, my son and daughter-in-law. And anyway, that was very sad, but that's the way it goes. That's part of life too. And here's texts from Stuart about going to Kay's funeral. Anyway, he asked me if I could go with Annie and guide her on proper decorum and protocol. Well, he's being kind of funny there, but Annie is Chinese national, and some things American she just doesn't get, or she's not sure about, or something. So anyway, I'll just let you read that if you want to. It was kind of humorous, her misunderstanding what Kay's family was telling her and asking her. Stitch is one of Kay's dogs. Anyway, another one of Lyric's drawings. It's a cat on a flying machine. These green things are wings on it. And my birthday was in August. It's a card from a cousin, from my sister. She always sends me a funny card. It says, "It's the vacuum you don't see coming that'll get you. Same with birthdays, right? Love, Jan." And then from my friend Reese and another cousin, Mary Esther. This one was from my cousin Adana. And then this one is from Mary Esther. And here's more of these leaves that I did. And this is the cake that my oldest son, Stuart, made for me. It was a 4-layer chocolate cake, and then on the inside he alternated strawberry layers with chocolate layers, and then they were frosted between each layer and all over the outside with a cream cheese mixture, and then he covered the outside with chocolate at the end. So wow, it was pretty fancy. Now, if I did one like that, it would crack in the middle and fall apart. I've done it before. And I think it was just a 2-layer cake that I made that cracked in the middle and fell to pieces. Anyway, more of Lyric's drawings, more of my leaves. And this is another birthday card from my cousin Connie that I put on this page because I'd already moved on from the other pages when it arrived. And I don't know what I would do without my cousins. They keep my spirits up, and well, also my sisters for sure. So anyway, I don't think they watch these videos, but if you do, thank you. And this was August 20, National Honeybee Day. And then more Dairy Queen. I guess I stopped with Lyric after school that day. And this is Lyric's picture of a cat in a cactus costume. And then she makes these little cards that open up. She writes, "I love you." Oh, those are cute. Here's another one. And Lyric's parents, my youngest son Andrew and his wife Samantha, and then they have Lyric. They lost their dog on this day, and they buried him here. He was very old, and he was a big dog, and you know, they say bigger ones don't live as long as smaller ones. He was a little over 10 years old, I think, and had been in poor health, but he was getting better, but he died. Just he had been very overweight, and they put him on a diet, and in the last, I don't know, year and a half maybe, he's been much healthier when he lost all the weight and everything. But he was a big guy, and he was old. So, but it was sad. They were real broken up about it. And then my granddaughter Shabri called. She and her boyfriend were coming down, and she really enjoys cooking, so I got her a crock pot and gave her the startings of the recipe book that I was making for her. I think I mentioned it before. And I'm going to show mine. She's already taken hers, but I still need to add pages to it. So I am going to show you mine probably next video, and it'll give you an idea of what hers is. It's in a notebook, so you can add pages, and that's what I'll be doing from now on, is just sending her more pages. And this is my embarrassing book list, and that's all the books I've read in 2016 so far, which is ridiculous. How many is that? Not many.